How's it? What's up? This is your Uncle Burpee Yoga. And yes, I do a lot of burpees. Today's October 7th, 2020 is day 173 of me doing a minimum of 100 military or prison style burpee. Usually I do more. It's just do it with a pump, which is usually a push-up or more, or different variations, but no jumps. Alright, so usually start off with a rant, and then after that I would do also a low G saying too. So sorry about that. My brain is not functioning fully today. Anyway, here's my philosophical saying from low G. Sound and tone harmonize each other. Before and after follow each other as a sequence. Okay, so I remember when there's actually landline telephones, and this is before pagers were quote unquote invented. For you young folks, a pager is literally a little device that you used to carry around, and people would call a phone number like 555-1234, and that's your pager number, and they would then punch in their phone number, which is, let's say, 555-8888, and then you carrying the pager would actually get a buzzing or beeping sound on a little device, and it will show you the phone number 555-8888. So you know you need to call that person back. That's what a pager is, right? For you old people, you're probably thinking, what the hell are you describing? Everybody knows what a pager is. No, the young people don't even know what a pager is. They have no clue what a pager is, okay? They barely know what a cassette tape is or 8 tracks. So that was like a real new thing, to have a pager, right? Because that means somebody can get a hold of you anywhere by having a pager. They can just reach you, but not instantaneously, but you get a chance to get the page and then get to a phone, whether it's a pay phone or any kind of phone, and then you call back that person. And that was considered crazy. Before then, you have to wait for the person to come back somewhere, someplace, and then somehow reach them by calling them again. In which cases, most of the time back then was they go back to the office, then they get their messages, or you go home and they get their messages, or on an answering machine, right? Why am I bringing this up? Well, that's because that's how things worked, and it was efficient, and it kept getting more efficient. So next thing we had was that freaking big brick of a mobile phone, right? The first brick phone. That was even crazier because now you don't have to wait for the person to call you back. You can literally call him wherever he is. Oh my God, that was crazy. I remember, people who had that phone would sit anywhere and just put the phone on the table to show people that, dude, I got a brick phone, man. I'm worthy, right? So now we have mobile devices. Now we have the whole world in our pocket, right? So obviously, there's benefits in all that, right? Because everything now is instantaneous. Everything now can be reached anytime. You want to do a search, find a song, everything's instantaneous, And just like everything on God's green earth, there's also a part of God's shit world where it's brown color, right? Because we're now so connected. Just think for a moment. Back when I had that pager, I literally don't get interrupted in my daily happenings because unless I get a page, right? And I might get multiple pages, but I can choose to not to respond back, right? Fast forward to now, I can still choose to not respond back, but it's kind of hard because it's not just a phone call anymore. It's emails, it's texts, it's it's so many, multiple messaging programs, right? Not just simple text. And everything now seems urgent. On top of all that, there's obviously YouTube, social media. There's also Facebook. There's so many things. And that's only a stupid phone, okay? You go back some more. Back then, we had, 3 channels watching TV. Now there's 400 channels. You can spend 2 hours trying to figure out what you're going to watch and then still watch nothing and then go to sleep. What I'm trying to tell you is everything that we have now has greatly increased our choices, has greatly increased the urgency, has greatly increased the amount of things we have to do on a per time basis, per hour, per day, per minute. But guess what? We still have only 24 hours, right? In the Mayan calendars, they actually talked about this, where there's 7 cycles or 7 phases of time, right? And we're at our junction now, this is the highest condensation of time in a sense that many events happens at once, right? And that's why we feel like we can never catch up. That's why we feel like we're forever busy because too many things happen in a slice of time. You know, just think back 10, 20 years ago, that same slice of time, whether it's a minute, an hour, 2 hours, how many events happened then compared to now? I mean, literally, as I'm talking to you, I'm getting texts and emails on my phone, right? Back then, I wouldn't even, I mean, there's no way for me to get those unless I go back to the office or go home, right? And I have to answer it now because how many people do not answer it? It's virtually impossible. You can train yourself to not do it, but it's hard. And so it is, you have to be very mindful. That's the reason why you always feel so stressed out. That's why everybody's so short tempered because our 24 hours has been chewed up by a lot of attention seeking things that before weren't seeking your attention 24/7, right? I mean, with YouTube, literally, when I did the live chat, I wasn't expecting anyone because I was stupid because it was dark for me. But certain part of the world is not dark, and some people don't sleep. And I literally had people, my subscribers, trying to live chat me, and then I'm thinking I was so shocked, but I shouldn't be, because they're awake. Because at wherever they live, it was like maybe 8 o'clock in the morning or 9. I don't know, but right. So what you need to do, and why I do burpees and why I do yoga, is really to stop myself from keep doing that. You know, you notice when I do the workout, I never answer my phone. I don't do anything. And I keep telling people that it's like a meditation, and it really is. It's a time for me to tune out, literally. And I did that in yoga too. I still in yoga, you know, you would go into the room and they would not allow you to bring in your phone. The one that bring in the phone, they would get railed at, right? Because it's not proper etiquette. Same thing. That's why I do burpees. That's why I love yoga and burpee, because it's that 1 hour that I don't have to answer to anybody except myself. And I really call that a practice and a meditation, even though people think it's a workout. No, man. Workout is when you go to the gym, you lift weights, and then for 3-4 minutes you check your phone. I never check my phone when I do this. That's why I love doing this. That's why I'll keep doing this. And I consider it a meditation and a practice. All right, whatever. I just do burpees. You go figure out what I just said and go search. And for you young folks, go search out how a pager works. You're gonna go, really? My dad used to carry one of these little thingies for real? Yeah, for real. And it's not rechargeable. You put batteries in there. All right, anyway, I'm gonna go. You know what I'm gonna do? Here we go. Oh, I do warm up, and then it's useless. 1, whew, 2, 3, 4. Oh, and we had things called faxes before pagers. 5. Now all you guys know is PDFs. 6. I think it's 6. I don't know. 7. 8. 9. 10. 11. 12. 13. 14. 15. 16. 17. 18. 19. 20. 21. 22. 23. 4. 25. Oh. 26. 27. 28. 29. 30. 31. 2. 33. 4. 35. 36. 37. 38. 9. 40. 1. 22. 43. 4. 45. 6. 7. 48. 9. 100. I mean, 50. My ass is sore. Yesterday I did those lunge things. It's sore. And then when I land on one leg, so it's making it more sore. Yeah. Oh, that's one yet. I'm mostly wiping my sweat because it drips down. It's all in the breath. All in the breath. Why not? A lot of time. Place is crooked. 51. 2. 4. 5. 9. 1. 4. 5. 7. 9. 1. 2. 4. 5. things. That'll do. That was a banana. Seven. 9. 8. 1. 2. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 90. 21. 22. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. It's a banana. Ah. Now we'll have to do. Two, three, four, five, six, seven. That give me 108. and 118. All right, man. You young ones have it good having technology, but you guys end up having too many choices. Still got the same 24 hours as the old futs like me, and you can't even enjoy it because you don't get time to enjoy it. God bless all of us.